Hey guys, so let's talk about how to use ChatGPT 4 and YouTube videos to create content for your website. Now, I'm going to create content for the choosept.com website. You can use a similar process for your website, but basically what we want to do is we want to leverage the power of a video that's already proven to be successful. We're not stealing, we're not plagiarizing, we're sharing content that's designed to be shared. So let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to go to one of my favorite channels. I'll go to Tim Fraticelli, I think that's how you say his name. You would think I'm Italian, I can say it. And what I'm doing is I'm looking for an article that's related to the content that I already have on the Choose PT First website. Now I've got some content about rotator cuff repair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, let's go videos. Let's click on popular. Let's scroll down and we're going to go to top 5 signs of a rotator cuff tear. I'm going to wait a second till I can skip the ad. Of course, it's YouTube. There's a second ad. Let's give it another minute. There we go. And so I've got it on mute. We can see it's a 3-minute, 48-second video. That's perfect. I'm going to click on show the transcript. I'm going to remove the timestamps. I'm going to scroll up to the top, pause it, and I'm just going to highlight and copy everything. So I click and drag all the way down to the bottom. Control C to copy. I'm going to go into ChatGPT. Now I'm using ChatGPT 4. I've got 2 plugins turned on. I've got Video Insights and Web Pilot. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, can you please process the following YouTube transcript? Drop. I'm going to paste the transcript and I'm going to let it read it. Now, if the transcript is just too long, it's not going to be able to process all of that information. ChatGPT 4 has been growing in its capacity for what it can process. So we're going to let it kind of do its thing. What I like to do also is copy the URL for the video. I'm going to come back here and I'm going to say, this is the URL for this video. Please let me know if there is anything else that should be included. I'll paste the URL. I'll go ahead and let it process. Now what happens is it's using the plugin, Video Insights plugin, to go and check out the video. Usually it gives me exactly the same thing that the transcript gives me. In the meantime, while it's doing that, I'm going to go into my dashboard. I'm going to go down to videos. I'm going to click on that tab. We're going to click add a new video. We're going to look at the title. So Tim does an amazing job with SEO. Top 5 signs of rotator cuff tear. We can just use that, but I wonder if there's a better kind of optimized title. So I'm going to open a new tab. I'm going to type or paste in the exact title. So this one says 5 signs that you've torn your rotator cuff. Let's see what else there is. What are 2 warning signs of a rotator cuff tear? 5 signs, rotator cuff tear injury, how to heal. Does a torn rotator cuff hurt all the time? I'm not loving any of those. Warning signs of a rotator cuff tear. Let's go back here a second. So he's got empty can, drop test. So these are special tests that he's discussing. Let's go with 5 tests to know if you tore your rotator cuff. Let's just go with that. I'm going to go to physical therapy. We're going to drop the link from the video. Now, depending on what you're using, rotator cuff, hair, shoulder pain. Depending on what you're using, you may or may not, you're going to embed your video in different ways. What am I doing? 20. So what I like about this is it allows me to geotag my clinic location. I can come down here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, this is all great. Can you rewrite this content using HTML code formatting? Please make each test an H2 subheading. Include numbered lists and bullet points as indicated. Okay, so we're going to let it rewrite the content. It's going to write it in HTML format. If you guys have used ChatGPT for any duration, you know that if I just try and copy and paste this, it's going to paste it horrible. It's going to put like a gray background. It's going to do all this weird formatting and stuff. I want the cleanest option I can get. So what we're doing here is we're letting it write the HTML code. Now, there's a couple things that I'm going to have to tweak. Like here, it's giving me an H1 that I'm not going to use. I'm going to use my H1, so I'll just remove that. If I wanted to, honestly, I could even just start the copy paste from here and go all the way down. But let me let this finish. What I love about my website, the Choose PT First, is when I'm sharing a video, it optimizes the video. So I'm going to hit Control C. It optimizes the post so that I don't have to do any graphics. It just grabs the thumbnail for the video automatically. I'm going to switch to code view. I'm going to paste what ChatGPT just gave me. I'm going to come back up here. So how to tell if you tore your rotator cuff. Period. I don't know. I'm going to drop some spacing in here. Drop that. Get rid of the bullet. Get rid of the number. Drop that. That is interesting. So it included tags, which I never include tags, but I might actually just leave that in there. Video provides valuable insights, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to leave it like that. Now, what I don't have in here yet are any related article posts. So if I come back out here and I go to Choose PT First, I go to my website. I'm going to type in site : in front of my website. And then what I'm going to do is space, quotations, rotator cuff. And so now what it just did is it just did a search for articles related to or that include rotator cuff. So I'm going to copy that article title. I'm going to come back in here, related articles, : We're going to make this an H2. I'm going to add a space. I'm going to make this a bullet point. Right click, paste. Then I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to grab the URL. So copy link address. I'm going to come back here, Control K, Control V, insert, Control B, Control U. And I'll do that for about 3 or 4. So rotator cuff surgery, recovery time, copy, paste, let's drop down, pickleball injuries, copy, paste, let's do one more. Rotator cuff exercise. Let's see, rotator cuff impingement, shoulder impingement. Let's just go back. Yeah, I guess I'll just take this. So copy, come back out here, paste. And then we'll go ahead and do the hyperlinks. So right click, copy link, Control K, Control V, insert, Control U, Control I, 5 most common. Right here, copy, A, V, B, U, and then recovery, copy, A, V, B, U. That's it. I hit save. I'm going to switch this to yes to publish it. And then what we can do is we can click view post, see what it's going to look like. So we've got that. We've got this. I can link back. I mean, this links to the video, plays the video. We're allowed to do that. This gives us a summary of what he discusses. I can always include a link to his website if I want. And then if I copy the URL from that page, I paste it into my search console to request indexing just because I haven't updated the sitemap yet. This is just one quick way to maybe get that indexing a little bit quicker. So these are strategies that I use pretty much every single day. I grow my site. You can see how quick that was. We're at 11 minutes and 45 seconds right now. I mean, that's awesome. And it's good, high quality content that has a proven track record that we know people want to find that information. If you need more info, keep watching the channel. I'll catch you on the next video.